While I don't exactly appreciate a fetid swamp with trolls and other nasty things lurking about, I do appreciate being out and traveling once again. There were a lot of farms and little communities on the way to Trademeet from Athkatla. People just living simple lives and raising families. Watching them as we passed by sort of gave me a feeling of contentment, and then unease. I don't exactly like being stuck with the stress of being hunted by a man who murdered my father and was backed by a big and large organization, or having to bring down a warlord and her army, or having a nigh-invincible mage take my closest and best friend hostage while waiting for me to come to him. This sort of thing seems to be my life now, and while the importance of bringing these evil or misguided people down is never lost on me, it just would be nice if there wasn't always a crisis or emergency that didn't center around me. It's the child of ball thing, of course. I wonder if I'll ever be able to escape it. If it will be my curse until someone kills me over it. So walking past farms full of children and their parents and their greater families and neighbors all living their lives sort of makes the situation of my life feel all the more suffocating. I wouldn't mind a return to simple things like classes, study, bow and sword practice, and yes, including chores. I was kept busy at home in Candlekeep, that's for sure, but I never felt the heaviness of life that I do now. It seems that since leaving Candlekeep, I've had my freedom from those old daily concerns, and it is up to me now to do the things I feel I must do, but with it has come loss and the awareness of the great significance and importance that my actions carry, for they not only affect my life, but the lives of many others. So I tend to look for the little things that make the days easier to pass by. My friends, and my love, Ajantis, makes it possible for me to get through this. Well, it is not very early. It's early in the morning, though. Let's continue on with our search through this swamp area. We have to find these druids. So that's one thing that we do have. The head of Iftafir. Entrance to Adratha's cottage. Was that Iftafir in human form? These giant mushrooms. This is kind of strange. So we haven't rested, but we have recovered our health. Well, hopefully it will be to the west of here. Sure, we may have missed a few areas. I don't know if it's a big deal. We just have to find the druids. That's all that counts at this point. Get them to stop their attacks on the town of Trademeet. Oh, what's this? Looks like maybe a cave up there, too. There's a druid over here. Maybe the druid will talk. Oh, what's this? One of those spore things.
Nature,
go for the eyes,
take the life
go
she
for
gave.
the eyes! Yeah!
Oh my!
For the fallen!
This makes people confused. My love is confused. Let's get out of here.
Tastes like chicken.
Maybe we should clear the air. Did you have that spell? No, she doesn't. I think that one of the Rakshasa used it, so she had to use her spell.
Without doubt.
Zone of clear air? Or whatever it's called.
Nature's servant awaits.
What is it called? Zone of sweet air. Well, that druid didn't attack us, which is actually kind of strange for them. But we'll wait till Ajantis is with us because who knows how much more of them could pop out. Ajantis.
Helm, as you will.
Okay. That's done.
Quickly and precisely.
Hello? Oh, it's Cerned
Your
again.
investigations have been fruitful? Let us examine them for possible solutions to this regrettable situation. Speak what you have learned of the local druids. How are they tainted?
A woman named Faldorn has taken over. She is a Shadow Druid at heart. Then it is as I feared. Shadow Druid violence is a disgrace to nature, and now that they have a hand in this area, they will not stop their advance. Do you know of them? They have forsaken balance in favor of militant action. They believe they follow the Earth Mother, but blood is not fitting tribute. This must be stopped before forces from Trademeet seek revenge. The toll on the wood and the people alike will be horrendous. We must issue a challenge on behalf of the virtuous. Unfortunately, only one attuned with the ways of the Druids will be able to face Faldorn. It is doubtful she will leave the sanctity of the Druid Grove, and if she has surrounded herself with its protective magics, she will be nearly invulnerable. Oh. Such dark rituals are frowned upon, but Shadow Druids stop at nothing. We have but one option. She can be challenged, but only a Druid can do it. Well, Jaheira could challenge her. She is a very determined servant of nature. Yes, I think that she would be honored, as any Druid should be. Go to Faldorn to challenge. All will become clear after that. Do you wish me to come as well? No, we will do this on our own. Very well. I wait here in the dark for the dawn to rise. Go quickly. Which should be soon. Yeah, I suppose Jaheira will have to duel Faldorn. So, was this the entrance here, or is it still ahead? Oh, it's just kind of like a break in the rocks. So it must be ahead. I don't think she's going to look upon Jaheira particularly well. I'm surprised she'd even allow it and not attack us on sight. Didn't they go and
good for you to watch your actions
kill other druids in, like, the Cloakwood? Death to the enemies of nature! In Faldorn's name, we cleanse the earth of you. All will fear where Shadow Druids tread. Yeah, this is why we needed the Jantis back. Although, these druids have not really proven to be very troublesome. It's casting some kind of protective spells. Very hard to hit. I got him. Or was it Yoshimo hit him? Yoshimo hit him.
Next time. Yes.
Some kind of magically enchanted longsword and a club. Jaheira got a little hurt. We'll have to use one of our big healing spells because we're out of the little ones. Okay, who has this? Jaheira has it. Wrong person. Some kind of club. Some kind of longsword. We'll have to identify it later. Okay, so Jaheira will heal herself. It's nice to have pretty much instant spells coming from Aerie. That will be extremely helpful.
Without hesitation.
How fast you cast that hold monster spell is just like instant. It's because of the robe she's wearing. It's a very unique, powerfully enchanted robe. Costs a lot of gold too. Okay, let's go inside. Well, those druids just attacked us on sight. I can't imagine the others being any friendlier, especially when we're inside of their home. What's this little spot? Jaheira says they use that for combat. It's where she would have to duel Faldorn. There's nothing in here.
Now? Please, come on. Pretty please.
Quiet, sword.
What is it? If it must be done. Well, what
There
have
she
we
is.
here? Some fool come to stop the righteous force of nature?
Laughable. Say what you must, and then we shall purge the earth of your filth. I remember her from the Cloakwood. She's got a very unique, odd-looking face. Although she wasn't anyone of import back then. That's just last year. Why are druids attacking all who enter the wood? This is not the role of the druid. Who are you to say? Only another druid should have business here. You can do nothing. In the past, I might have feared such as you, but no longer.
I am stronger than ever with the aid of this grove. No harm can come to me here. Such bonding rituals are frowned upon as they draw energy from the earth itself, but the mother feeds me that I might fight for her.
The rituals still govern this place. As a druid, it is Jaheira's right to challenge you. You will accept this challenge, and we will proceed. I will not have this place remain in your care. By the Great Mother, you will not leave the duel alive.
You are mistaken, of course. I revel in the combat of the rituals, and I welcome the chance to end your miserable existence. Come to your death.
Well, Jaheira's a pretty accomplished fighter. I hope Jaheira can do this. Oh. Jaheira does not have any equipment, so is that how we're going to do it? But she can still... If she changes form, she can't. Black bear, brown bear. Brown bear is obviously the biggest and strongest. That's what she'll have to do then.
Mother Nature feeds me that I might...
She's regenerating. Come on, Jaheira, you can do it.
Speed will be done.
Yeah, she's put some kind of regeneration spell on herself. If she hadn't, she would have been dead by now. Come on, Jaheira. There she goes.
Aid me!
The scourge has been purged. I can tell that the deed is done, for even now the land sighs relief. This has been a great service to nature, and she shall not forget.
Now to repair the land after the ritual that Faldorn performed. Her invulnerability was at great cost. Her loss will cause the land to suffer immeasurably. Verthan will seek to challenge Master and Great Druid until all the healing is done. His reverence for the land will not allow him to be corrupted. Verthan. When the scars are healed, things will be as they were, or very nearly. A new Great Druid will need to be chosen. More turmoil ahead, but for now we can rest. What of you, Orin? Are you off to travel? If you ever need help, you may find me standing amidst the beauty of nature, that is our Druid Grove. Of course, Cerned. I know where to find you. I look forward to our next meeting. Oh, Master Verthan. I stand as Challenge Master, and all that seek ascension in the Druidic Order can come to me, and for you, I must formalize our thanks. For your bravery, I present you with the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Use it with wisdom and respect. Remember to pick up any equipment that was dropped before the challenge.
I have too much in my pack as it is. You'll have to pick that up off the ground.
Back to human form, you. Harper Amulet. It just identifies her as a Harper. It doesn't actually... It's kind of useless, actually. We could get another necklace for her. She can hold on to it. We don't need to sell it. It is a Harper Amulet, after all. It could become useful in the future, but for now, not really. Yeah, she's holding a lot of the bullets that we keep. That's one thing we need, badly need, is a potion case and a missile case. I think that's everything. have to use her heal on herself.
Certainly.
Well, hopefully everything will be set back to normal then. The people at Trademeet should be happy. Well, if that's everything in this grove, we can return.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Direct me as you will.
And the dawn has come. Okay, let's leave. Nice to get out of this swamp. Okay, so Windspear Hills, that's where we were when we found Ajantis, and that's where that great big red dragon is. Jirdan Fear Crag. Okay, so let's return to Trademeet.
It
Took
will be
much
done.
of the day. Love, our wedding rings are forged, and with my religious brethren, as soon as Imoen is freed, we can go to celebrate our wedding. Sounds terrific. We shall do that. Well, we could use a rest, but let's go to the mayor's...
Our actions are
Let's
good.
go rest
We will
first.
serve the greater balance.
Then we can go see the mayor. Well, no, let's go see the mayor. It's still daytime. Oh, actually, first before we go to see the mayor, we should really go to the Dao's tent. Give them Itafir's head. And so we can return to the mayor and tell him that the druid attacks will have stopped and trade can resume. It's the best course of action, if you ask me. The town won't die.
Certainly.
Hello again, Khan Zathra.
I sense that you possess the head of our little Itafir with you as agreed. Astounding, even for a mortal.
You don't see us very highly, do you? Here, then, is a scimitar that you may find useful. It has been mine own for some time, but I am sure I shall find another. Use it well, wayfarer. As for you, my little Itafir, you have been a very naughty creature eluding us as you have. What a brave mortal to bring you to us. Come then, my Dao. We return to Kalimshan and fulfill our service. Let me see the scimitar. Yeah. Another thing that we have to identify. We're probably better off
Yes?
just going to
Without
somebody
doubt.
who can identify
Quickly
magical
and
items instead
precisely.
of waiting to have them all identified every time we rest. But let's go see the mayor now.
What is it? This will not take long.
Hello again, sir.
We are in your debt for whatever you did. I thank you, and Trademeet thanks you.
Not only have the attacks stopped, but we have received reparations from the remaining druids. In addition, you solved our problem with the Djinn and restored prosperity to the merchants of my town, a problem I thought to be nearly insurmountable. I trust the guild mistress showered you with rewards, and if not, she should. I, for one, think it is high time to give you the hero's welcome you deserve. Oh.
Citizens of Trademeet, we are gathered here today to honor the heroes of our small town.
Led by the Lady Orin.
They have not only stopped the assault of nature upon us by removing the evil druid that had taken over our local grove, but have also spared us from the recent domination of the genies. You are once again free to walk the streets of Trademeet, and new caravans have already been hired to bring supplies to our local merchants. It is good to know that even though we do not have our beloved Joaquin looking out for us, we still have people like this who we can turn to in a time of need. From this day forth, I declare that these companions be known as the heroes of Trademeet.
Their likeness shall be displayed on the fountain forevermore.
Bravo! Bravo! Here, here!
I haven't been celebrated like this since, well, when I thought I was good in Baldur's Gate.
You have saved us all! Oh, yes. Most excellent work, hero.
Indeed.
You will always be welcome here. Obviously, you are deserving of your glowing reputation as a true hero. May the gods smile on your journeys.
Greetings to you. I'm Lady Lilith Lorexel, the head of the noble family that founded this town long, long ago. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well met.
It is pleasing to know that there are heroes of real metal here in Trademeet, ones with both courage and ability. As it so happens, I have need of such people.
You do, huh?
Please, if you are interested in the reward for performing such a task, do come and speak to me at my mansion. I look forward to seeing you there.
I see that vicious harpy has already pounced upon you. Ignore whatever she says. She is a conniving witch and a liar.
You seem very angry.
I am Lord Scummy and Ali Bakar, and it is my family that founded Trademeet, not hers. So I greet you in the name of the town's premier family. No doubt Lady Lilith has asked you to perform a service for her. I happen to need the same service done, so I ask that you come to see me in my home so that we may discuss it further. If you are foolish and work for the Lorexels, however, you will not be welcome in my home. Think carefully on this.
Two dueling
I'm
families.
sorry they chose to involve you in their schemes. The Lorexels and the Ali Bakars are old and powerful families here, and they have been feuding for generations. Be careful in your dealings with them, that's all I can say. I have here a reward that the town merchants have gathered for you.
Don't forget to go and see the statues that have been conjured in your image. They're in the center of town at the fountain. What? You created statues of us? Oh, wow. We've really been, honored, celebrated.
We follow the righteous path. The path of Helm.
This is nowhere near the most difficult quest we've ever done either. Orin, I'm deeply contented with our deeds. We follow the righteous path, the path of Helm. I thank Helm most sincerely, for we are fighting together again. Let us keep it up. Of course. That's sword.
By Helm!
I catch Ajantis openly showing his feelings for me. He smiles at me. His gaze is filled with warmth and love. Seems I have gained in skill. Oh, additional spell, level 1. It all helps.
Speak.
I think
If
it's
it
time we
must
go
be
and
done.
rest it. Then maybe we'll go see what we look like. Oh, we have to speak to this Guildmistress Busya we're supposed to.
You are the hero who has saved us from the Druids, yes?
Already, things have begun to be restored to normal once again in our town, and you have helped us in yet another way, whether you knew it or not. Those Dao Djinn you dispatched came here recently from Kalimshan in the pursuit of Rakshasa, I am told. They decided to set up shop here and proceeded to take over all business. They bribed all the caravans to go only to them, ruining any of our other merchants. Nothing could be done, especially with all these animal attacks keeping Lord Copperith busy. I myself have much to do at the moment. The caravans must be contacted and brought in immediately to give us the supplies we need. Thank you once again. Well, she gave us 7,500 gold.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
And a bunch of gems and a enchanted small shield. Can you identify this? Nope. So that's 5 items that need to be identified now. It's a lot of rings, gemstones. Oh, what's this? Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Yeah, it's a staff, but Jaheira doesn't use a staff. Another item to
It
sell.
will be done.
She uses a scimitar, which we have to get identified.
Certainly.
I wonder if there's anybody...
and welcome.
Please, my lady, may I speak to you? Yes? My name is Genia, and I come to you on behalf of my son, Terrace. He is very frightened, my lady, too frightened to even leave our home. Please, you are such a hero to this town. I beg of you to come and speak to him, to see what has frightened him so, and perhaps help him. I will help him if I can. Where is he? Oh, thank the gods that you're so merciful. Tiris is at her home, the one just north of the Ali Bakar estate. Please come as soon as you are able to. I so despair seeing him like this. Oh,
Things are going
okay,
well
well, we're
for
gonna
us.
rest. Let's go.
It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
Well, there's apparently a smithy home, and there's... Let's just go see our likeness and statue. What's this?
We only seek to know if you have truly fallen away.
You risk injury if you come any closer, my misguided
Assad?
friend.
Tell us the truth, brother. We grow tired of your games.
You have forced my hand.
What?
I have more important business than this to attend to.
Ah, my head. What just happened here? Base betrayal, that's what happened here. You were fighting one of your own? He was one of our own, but no longer. Who are you? We are members of the Sun Soul Order, worshippers of the Moon Maiden Selûne. So is Rasad. Go on. Recently, a new cult has broken off from our rivals within the Order of the Dark Moon, led by a man named Kolis Darathon. He preaches the Dark Moon heresy, that our Mistress Selûne and Shar of the Dark Moon are two aspects of the same goddess. An interesting notion. An interesting notion and a dangerous one. Followers of both Shar of the Shadows and the Moon Maiden Selûne flock to this false religion. I can see how that's a major concern for Shar and Selûne. Oh, okay. Sorry. That can't be going over too well. The followers of the Dark Moon have been ruthless in tracking down and killing all who promote the heresy. We should have been as vigilant in ending the threat. Instead, we gave Rasad a chance to explain himself. We'll not make that mistake again. You should count yourself fortunate you're still alive to make another mistake. You may be right about that, but we learned from our errors, as Rasad will learn from his. And Rasad is a very powerful monk.
My honor is my life.
Yoshimo, I may have given an unsatisfactory answer about our imaginary friend, the petty wrongdoer. Were you really asking me if I would give this friend a second chance? A chance to repent and make restitution? Actually, no. You understood my original question perfectly well. Nevertheless, you raise an interesting point. If such a thing were possible, to find an acceptable solution, would that satisfy you? Well, I did beg the question. No, simple restitution and a promise never to do it again would not be enough. The person would still have to take responsibility and live with the consequences of his act. And thus you would betray a friend. Never. You do me an injustice. A criminal must go before the courts, but I never said I would not seek to help him. I would tell the court of his remorse. I would describe all of the things my friend had done to make things right. Ah, so you would bring your friend a nice warm mattress for his cell? I would do anything I could to make it more bearable, yes. I would endeavor to speed the legal proceedings, tedious though they are, and would do all I could to ensure that there was no mistreatment. If that means procuring a mattress, yes, I would do that. I understand, he gives a wry smile. It must be nice to see the world with such clarity, Sir Ajantis. In my world, there are so many more shades of gray. I'm not sure I like the direction of this conversation, Yoshimo. I get the feeling this has become personal for you. No, Sir Knight, it has not. That was a little odd conversation. Okay, well that's clearly Minsk, and there's me. See Ajantis over there. The Eri back there, and Yoshimo, and Jahira. Orin, hero of Trademeet, follower of Orin. Just labeled as followers of Orin. That's kind
Direct
of
me as you will.
poorly done. At least I could put his betrothed to Orin for Ajantis. Okay, so where is this place? This should be it right here. Terrace's home.
It will be done.
Hello? Oh, thank you for coming, my lady. Thank you. Please speak to Tyrus. Find out what is wrong with him. Maybe you can help. Okay. Oh, I thought some bad guy just entered the house. That stupid sword. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.